This is 7National News. Here are the headlines. No price hike for commodities, it says Ministry of Economy. IMD prepares senior executives to rethink corporate strategies for further progress. And plane crash in India kills 10. And in our top story, commodity inflation will remain under control in the UAE. The Minister of Economy announced today its partnership with leading retail outlets across the country. According to the agreement, the retailers agreed to maintain the prices of certain commodities until the end of the year, regardless of the changes in the local, regional or international markets, especially during the holy month of Ramadan. This initiative is part of the campaign by the ministry to ensure consumer rights are protected and upheld.
In spite of the uncertainty in various markets, there will be no price hikes on essential commodities in the UAE. Items including basmati rice, eggs, milk, pasta, detergent powder and chicken will have controlled and fixed prices until the end of 2011. His Excellency Engineer Mohammed Ahmed bin Abdulaziz Al Shehi, Undersecretary of the Ministry of Economy, made this announcement during the campaign launch in support of consumers and market stability.
The retail outlets have given a campaign, different time of campaign to the end of the year, starting from June. Some of them have reduced many commodities up to 50%. Some of them are selling some of their commodities and the price, the buying price, and some of them are fixing the price up to the end of 2011. We have about 70 vendors with about 400 different commodity items.
Major commodities with fixed prices will be marked with this logo to guide consumers. 70 retail outlets across the UAE, including Carrefour, Spinneys, Lulu Hypermarket and cooperative societies, provided individual lists of items with locked prices. These make up 75% of the market share, and with the big players involved in the initiative, authorities hope the remaining 25% will follow suit.
Whenever there was an indication that prices are increasing, we work together with the vendors, and they somehow, when they reduce, we know the other will reduce automatically. Therefore, we think that this is a continuous process. We will continue to do that, and we will work together with the outlets, and hopefully we will come with some new surprises soon.
With retail outlets voluntarily reducing and controlling prices on 400 basic items, there are no penalties set in place. However, the ministry says special teams will be assigned to monitor the campaign's success. Field visits will also be conducted to ensure outlets are following their commitment. While measures are being taken to guarantee consumer protection, officials reiterate the importance of vigilance as well as close coordination between the government, retail outlets, and consumers. Khadija Sali, 7National News.
As the Gulf's emerging economies are being viewed as hotspots for profitable investments, senior-level executives and board members are having to rethink how to apply shrewd judgment in a business environment marked by constant change. Today's business forum by the International Institute for Management Development addressed case studies and modules under the concept of decision-making in shifting times. More than 150 senior managers and key government officials gathered from GCC countries, including Turkey, to learn more about how to apply discerning approaches to critical decisions for corporate success. The need to look for new ways was stressed as a result of the continuous change affected not merely by market behaviour, but also socio-cultural factors in the region's development. Determining factors in improved decision-making for further progress also called for a comprehension of risk management, knowledge of a country's sovereign issues, commodity prices, as well as corporate governance reforms.
We are very transparent, and we are informing about the board in every step and every project we make. We are very fortunate with Dubai board. They are very considerate, very understanding. They have knowledge. If you have the right facts and figures about the situations, if you are surrounding your people, yourself, with the right people on that table, and evaluating your risk. And sometimes if you see the table is 50-50, it's you to make the decision. So yes, we do rely sometimes in our gut feeling.
The changes, in my opinion, happened already since 2008, where leaders and business community in general were facing new challenge, new way of doing business. You have to be more than good leader in your business. You have to look to the stakeholder values, to the community, to your worker, your customer, your supplier, and so on. Community and citizenship is very important as you are a leader sitting in your office in I don't know which floor and making your strategy. You have to include more variable, more ingredient in your strategy than before. You have to be holistic. You have to be inclusive in order to achieve a success for your own business.
The Dubai Electricity and Water Authority is looking to build the Emirates' first ever private power plant. According to HSBC Holdings, who is advising biddings, the $1.5 billion 1,500 megawatt station and water desalination facility is beginning operations in 2015 through private investments. Officials say that the request for proposals has been officially released and that bids should start in October. The move is in line to cement the country's long-term energy supply through investments and diversification. It's been forecast that the demand for electricity in the GCC will double by 2030. The central bank is looking at including free zones into the wage protection system to protect the rights of expat employees. The wage protection system was introduced 2 years ago that started out with 250 private sector firms. There are now currently 3.6 million expat workers in the private sector that are in the system. Humaid Al-Suwaidi, the ministry's Assistant Undersecretary for Labour Affairs, said that the current system ensures all private sector workers who do not get their salaries on time can regain their rights. According to officials, the extended plan for free zones is set to be enforced on a trial basis in June to ensure it will work. The UAE will introduce the international metric system on November the 11th of this year, replacing feet, inches and yards with metre measurements. The shift to the metric system was announced last August, but the implementation date has now been confirmed. The chairman of the Emirates Authority for Standardisation and Metrology, Dr. Rashid Ahmed bin Fahad, stated that businesses will only be allowed to use the international system on the official date. Officials also stated that ESMA has been in talks with land departments from 2009 to create awareness, as the shift could not be done abruptly, as the software used by the UAE Land Department needs to be changed to comply with the system. This follows the Emirates' introduction of litres instead of gallons for fuel as of January this year. Dubai Airports and the Dubai Taxi Corporation of the Road and Transport Authority have signed a service exchange agreement aimed at improving the quality of service delivered by the DTC to passengers arriving and departing from Terminals 1 and 2 and 3 of the Dubai International Airport. The agreement was signed on behalf of Dubai Airports, the CEO, Paul Griffiths, and on behalf of DTC by its CEO, Abdulaziz Malik, in the presence of senior executives from both entities. Following the signing of the agreement, Paul Griffiths praised the excellent cooperation and relationships linking Dubai Airports with Dubai Taxi and highlighted the importance of the agreement in ensuring continually improved passenger ground transit services. Following the signing of the agreement, discussions touched on the record passenger traffic growth rates recorded by the airport, where the number is anticipated to exceed 52 million this year. And looking abroad now, a small plane crashed into a house outside the Indian capital of New Delhi on Wednesday, killing at least 10 people. According to police officials, the plane was heading from the eastern city of Patna to New Delhi when it hit bad weather over Faridabad. 7 passengers were on board the plane, all of whom were killed instantly. Meanwhile, there were 3 casualties reported from the house which the plane crashed into. Police said the cause of the crash is being investigated. A tornado struck Sedalia, Missouri late on Wednesday afternoon, cutting a path of destruction where search teams rushed to tally the damage and aid the injured. The funnel cloud damaged homes and businesses, overturned vehicles, downed power lines and ruptured gas lines in the town of 20,000, according to local media. Although the weather was better during the afternoon, forecasters said the storms on Wednesday could hit Joplin again, where a monster tornado hit on Sunday. The death toll in Joplin rose to 125, and tornadoes overnight in nearby states caused at least 14 more deaths. An estimated 1,500 still remain missing. And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.